Hey guys, it's John from Steel and Styrene again. In the last video I was telling you that I was working with some building materials for diorama stuff, and what I got is ordered on Amazon. It's a Fiskars paper crimper, and you put your paper in there and you crimp it, and it works pretty good. Not too bad. So I did some paper and it came out okay. It's kind of weak, and also you can stretch it, and it's not very sturdy, crinkle on you. So what I did was I went to a place called Master Car online, and I bought some steel from them. First thing I bought was, this is 4 thousandths thick steel, and I tried to make it work in the paper crimper, but what happened was, I'll show you, reach across here. I did a full section, and this is all it did. Didn't do very much at all. Didn't crimp it very much. So I cut a shorter section, and it did okay. Still not really defined. I mean, I imagine you could use it for something. And then I went across the other way and try to make like a different type of patterns and stuff. But still, that didn't work too good. So I wouldn't buy that stuff. Second stuff I bought, actually I bought all the stuff at the same time, but I bought this. And what this is it's aluminum. It is, I think it's 4 thousandths thick, but it's dead soft. You can see, you can peel it and it stays up. It's really soft. But this seemed to work pretty good. So what I did was, this here is the ad from Amazon. This is where I got the paper crimper from. In fact, it's gone down. I paid 18 bucks for it. It's $16.61 now, so it's actually not a bad deal. And I said it does work really well. I put a rubber band around it just so when I start my crimp, because there's no guides. If you try to put it along this side here, you'll see it's going to hit this. So I tried that and I went, what? And that didn't work. So anyway, so you have to kind of go in the middle somewhere. But anyway, we'll get rid of this. You guys got that? All right. All right, so first thing I did was I trimmed. There we go. Okay, so the next thing I did was I bought, also same thing, this wire mesh, and I think this is number 28. Let me see. I've got another sheet here from them. Yeah, this is 60, number 60 by 60 mesh size, 9 thousandths wire, opening size. I bought this piece at 1 foot by 2 feet. I'll never need any more again. Then I bought this other stuff, which is even finer. You can see that. It is very fine, and that is 28 mesh. might be backwards. That might be backwards, yeah, that is backwards. This is the 60 mesh, 9,000's opening, because that's awful damn small. And this one is the steel wire mesh. Okay. Alright, anyway, we got them both from McMaster-Carr. Also, if you want to check it out, here's the, let me zoom in again, this thing takes forever. This is the numbers. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, the numbers here for the, I would not buy the steel. I mean, that was sharp as a razor blade too. I cut myself in a number of places, so you got to be careful. I would not buy that, but I would try the aluminum, the steel wire cloth. You can use it for anything. You can use it for like race cars, like race cars. Use it on the windows, on the like as a window netting or as a windshield for a dirt tracker. The real fine stuff, you may be able to use it for maybe grills or whatever, you know, whatever you want to do. You can play with it and have fun. Also bought some plastic sheets, styrene sheets, which as we all know, styrene is pretty expensive. Well, these here I got, this is 1/16 of an inch styrene, and what did I pay for this? A 12 by 24 by 16 inch sheet, $4.47 for each. So I'll about one of each just to see, because I was going to try to do some building. And then got that, and then the other one is the 3/32, which is a lot thicker. But they look pretty good, you know, and that one I think was $5.70. So I don't know, it's pretty good. It's nice finish, strong, just as strong as regular styrene. I think it'd be good building material, and you don't have to go get the Plastistruck stuff, which is fairly expensive. But okay. All right, so let's go down to business. So what we do, okay, we've got the aluminum. This is I cut some sheets, and this paper cutter works really, really well. It's a guillotine type paper cutter. You can't use a regular type, you know, the roller type, the one with the little cutting wheel in it. It just dulls them up too fast. But let's say I want to, what's a regular sheet of like corrugated roof? It's like 10 by 2. He's already cut 2, so 2 maybe 5. So we cut, and it cuts like butter. Okay, so there's your piece. So we take our crimper, and I try to set it up against the teeth. I don't know if you can see that. But the tooth that's closest to rolling in, and I'll go back and forth a little bit, make sure it's seated. And it's got to be level, and then we will turn it. See, it popped out. So you can hold your thumb on it, and then turn. And squeeze this too, squeeze the handle. Like I said, I got tape around it, but give it a really good squeeze and roll. And this is what you get. And it's pretty strong. And you can take other pieces, let's say you used it for a roof, you can take other pieces. This was a little wider, and overlap them. Kind of like that, or sideways like this. So you can make your roof panels. And they fit really well together. Most time. I think just a little drop of super glue or something on there would make it stick, fairly decent. But these pieces here, see how shiny this one is. This is straight off the roller. These here I let soak for about an hour in purple power, and it dulled them up just a little bit. Not a whole bunch, but enough where it's not all shiny. I imagine if you left it in longer, it would do a lot better. But anyway, so yeah, so that's that. These would be really good, like I said, for like a roof, or if you got a little, want to build like a little shed, or, around your garage. Or in the back, behind the garage, or whatever you're going to do. But there's lots of possibilities with this. Then I was playing around with one, and I did kind of went one direction and then went the other direction. It gives this kind of cool pattern, cool shape. And then I just rolled it real easy around actually I think it was right around this. It's a bottle. Rolled it around there. Got my shape. Then I wanted to see how well it would form. And this didn't come out too hot, but I rolled a piece and then I put it inside this here. See that? I put it inside here like this, and I just worked my way around it. I don't know what you can use that for. Maybe cut it out, use it for some type of dome or something. But lots of possibilities. So